Okay, I've got my hands up protecting my head. He goes down. He's been really nice and not dropping my hand down because he can see how tight my shoulder is. And he just do the finish, Jay. Exact same thing happens. He looks down towards the toes and then gets a submission. So you've got the same submission in 2 different positions now. And this is where we start building our game plan. Okay? So let's look at the reverse. So if I'm the bottom person, how do I prevent some of this from happening? Okay? So the first thing is we don't want to push up on the face, do we? Because as soon as we do that, it creates an opportunity for them to submit us. And the reason why this happens is anytime your elbow goes away from your chest, there are more opportunities for submission. So we've learned the Kimura, the Americana, and there's also a straight arm lock. There's also the ability to get underneath and do the knee thing that we did last week. Okay, so if Jay gets side control, yeah, I lift this arm up, he goes to scaffold. Yeah, and then from here you can start pushing this arm in between his legs and start submitting me that way and doing all this kind of stuff. Yeah, it's the same sort of things. So our elbows as the bottom person and the position of the elbows are really important. So this is our frame, okay? Our MMA frame is this. Okay, our head tucks in. If we're just doing jiu-jitsu, we can kind of lie down, relax and chill a little bit. In MMA we can't. We should never have our head resting on the mat, okay? And this sounds like it's counterproductive because if you get hit, you bang your head against the mat. If you get hit in this position, yeah, the only thing that's moving is your brain. Okay, so as you get punched, nothing, your head doesn't go back, so your brain's rattling inside your skull. And for on the cage, it's not nice mat usually. It's a layer of mat with a canvas and some wood. Okay, so if you're here and getting hit, you're getting hit twice. So you're getting hit here, and then it's ricocheting through the back of your to the back of the mat. Okay, it sounds quite macabre. It's like, do I really want to fight? But this is where we're kind of learning some good skills if we get attacked on the street as well. Okay, so we always want to be in this kind of frame position, shoulders hunched up so we can defend. All right. So the first thing we're going to do, Jay's going to come this side. He gets on top into the same position, but this time I've got some better defence. Okay. All we're going to practice to start off with is our shrimp. Alright, so we've had a little play with this already, so hopefully it makes sense. We have to do something slightly different. Because his weight's on top of me, I need to clear the weight. Some people might be able to just shrimp the bum out and get the knee through into this position, which is fantastic. But if someone really sprawls out, there we go. That's not going to happen because the knee's blocked because of the hip. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bridge first of all, so I'm going to load my legs up like we've done before. I'm going to bridge over to the reception area. Okay, as soon as my hip goes back, I freeze my arms to take my hips out. So if Jay puts his weight on top, yeah, all his weight's resting on his forearms. Okay, we're just going to practice that first of all. So here. Yeah, and if we can, start sliding our knee through into some form of guard. I'm not worried what kind of guard at the moment, but get something in between you and your partner. Make sense? 1, 2, 3.